still suggest or propose that debate should be open in the United States and in Mexico. The responsibility of the United States is total in the case of drugs.
The responsibility of the United States is total. He advocates, their countries taking care of their own consumers and their own sellers. Former Mexican President Vicente Fox this week reigniting a debate that soon won't go up in smoke. With a $15 billion budget deficit, California, like most other states, is desperate for revenue. That is a fact that recently prompted the governor to urge a dialogue, at least, on legalizing pot to finally cash in on that state's multi-billion-dollar crop of weed. So could the legalization help patch our ailing economy? Craig traveled to the epicenter of the Golden State semi-legal pot world to find out. Welcome, everybody, to Oaksterdam.
Well, with 56% of Californians saying that they would vote for legalization of marijuana, nowhere is that more illustrated or better illustrated than here at Oaksterdam University. I'm with the president. Richard, how many people do you have coming in for your graduation class this weekend?
About 100 out of about 500 graduates have RSVP'd for the ceremony.
Oaksterdam University in Oakland, California is the brainchild of Richard Lee, a former ad exec whose passion for marijuana led him to create a place where students can take seminars on marijuana law, its history, cultivation, among other pot-related topics.
So you're teaching people how to grow marijuana, how to cultivate it, and how to sell it.
Right? We don't want people to think they can just make easy money and not pay taxes. We're trying to teach people how to pay taxes.
In addition to the university, it's Richard's vision to make Oakland a pot mecca, America's version of Amsterdam.
We are working on revitalizing this area through the cannabis industry.
In 1996, under California's Compassionate Use Act, advocates pushed for Proposition 215, which allows patients with a doctor's recommendation to buy pot. A later law allowed them to cultivate a certain amount for medical use.
The whole aspect of the way Prop 215 was envisioned is that patients are exempt from the law when they have a note or recommendation that states that they're covered by a California physician.
In the past couple of years, they've seen over 100,000 clients, like Brent Mayfield, who moved from New Orleans to get pot, which helps him deal with his anxiety.
I've been in trouble for minute, tiny 2 grams of marijuana before in my life, and it's a big hassle. It's a hassle.
So now you feel legitimate, you can go about your life, work, and smoke marijuana.
Yes, hopefully I have no trouble with it anymore.
AIDS patients, arthritics, people suffering back pain all come to the back room of coffee shop Blue Sky with their card and can choose from a variety of weed to fit their needs.
On the front page are hashes, our concentrates, and then on the second page we have a low grade or medium.
And these dispensaries are already putting money into the state's coffers.
In California, all the cannabis outlets pay $18 million a year currently. But that's just a drop in the bucket compared to what the state could bring in. Estimates are over $1 billion, and indirect taxes from all the other associated industry and businesses could be 10 times that, or $10 billion.
You know, Craig, an AIDS patient or someone with MS or one of these other painful diseases, there is an obvious medical rationale. Anxiety, back pain, headaches. I'm for legalization of pot, but this sounds like kind of a hypocritical thing. I can't believe the feds let that place exist.
They do. In fact, they kind of have a hands-off attitude right now, and so far the Obama administration has no plans to go after the clubs, but that could change if the campaign to legalization.
Okay, you know what ages our skin?